Hey guys, new weekly reset is arriving in about 3 hours from recording. This Legends Limited Cell is getting a Zenkai. It has been a long time coming. I think he's like the second or third oldest unit that, or Legends Limited unit that has not received a Zenkai. So this unit has the potential to be either a meta-changing Zenkai or a very disappointing Zenkai. Because, hybrids is just running, well, I wouldn't say running rampant, but it is fairly common. I mean, we got units like Ultra Beast, we got units like Ultimate Gohan, we got Ultra Gohan, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I mean. We got, who else we got? I mean, yeah, those are the 3-4 main Hybrid Saiyans units, but they're still very powerful. And so, if you guys weren't playing back when this guy released, he was the ultimate Hybrid Saiyan counter with like, it was like 30% damage, extra damage to Hybrid Saiyans, and then an additional 20 to Hybrid Saiyans, and then Son of Family, I believe. But yeah, he has the potential to do some serious, put a serious dent in the current meta, because Saiyans are just everywhere right now. Oh yeah, let's not forget the Trunks and Gohan or the Succession unit. But if they do fumble this guy, I mean, that would be pretty disappointing considering he could do a lot. Because keep in mind, he does have an equipment, a unique equipment as well. Let me just pull that up real quick. And it is a very good unique equipment as well. Let's see what he's getting. He's not getting a lot of stats in comparison to, let me pull this up. Browser. Oh, let me pull this up real quick. There we go. So it's not a lot because this was a very old unique equipment. But I mean, he's getting what, 25% base defenses, 25% key recovery, 25% base critical, 25% offenses, 20% damage, and then 15% health restoration. In slot 3, he gets 35% to own unique gauge and 15% HP. I do already have this godly, thank god. But I mean, obviously, this isn't as good as the unique equipment that we get nowadays because it's older. But his unique gauge charge rate was a serious issue that this unit had when he first released, and that unique gauge up on his equipment did help him a lot. But yeah, let's go ahead and check. Let's just look at his stats. So we do have to factor about 8,000 for arts boost and title boost. So he's around 290, what is that, 295 strike attack, and then 280, what is that, 284, 283 blast attack. So he is obviously more of a melee unit, but not bad. That's actually really good. And he's just shy of 200 for both defenses. He's at 207 and 206 for strike and blast respectively. He does hold a 10%, so he's stacking strike arts with this card that he holds. He does have a lot of good tags. He has Androids, Regen, Powerful Opponent, and Future. Androids has been getting a lot of buffs recently, especially with the 17 and 18 that just released, the 1%. Regen it's alright, nothing crazy. You got what, Baby, or like Super Baby 2. That's the Zamasu that came out recently. Powerful Opponent and Future is definitely where he's gonna be looking the best. Future more so because we got the Zamasu, we got the Trunks and Gohan, those units. Got a normal strike and blast. Keep in mind this guy does not have blast armor. Blast armor wasn't too common on these units when he came out, and they're not just gonna give blast armor to units that get a Zenkai. So yeah, that's kind of similar to the issue that we had with Majin Buu, Kid Buu. I mean, it makes more sense for him because he was a ranged unit, but still. Let's see. Blue card is a melee card. Massive impact, and on activation, 50% to special move damage for 3 counts. Seals one enemy card slot randomly up to 1 simultaneously, and it cannot be used for 10 counts. That's a long time. I do have his old kit pulled up in a separate window. Let's see his blue card. So the 50% actually goes up from 40, and the ceiling is new, completely new. The only thing that was on this before was 40% special move for 3 counts, and he does have blast armor, so that's good. Green card, Hell Driver. This was kind of a weak point with this character because you weren't able to combo this. Now, do I expect them to make it comboable? No, but we just need some like not game breaking, but you know, some good mechanics that you will actually benefit from this. Also, on pawn activation, restores ki by 40. That goes up from. Oh, he actually didn't get ki on this initially. Restores Vanish Gauge by 70. That is the same. Charges Unique Gauge by 30. That is also the same. And then 15% to damage inflicted for 20 counts. That is the same. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, no. Hold on. Okay, no. So they actually made this better. Previously, before Zenkai, these were all on hit. So you actually had to land these. But now, you guys notice, it's upon activation. So he's still getting the 70% Vanish Gauge. He's getting the Unique Gauge charge and the damage. All from just using it. It doesn't matter if you hit it. If you land it. The bottom part is on hit. Reduces enemy ki by 70. So that was the same. Seals enemy strike and blast cards for 4 counts. And then inflicts all enemies with 3 sub. Okay, this is actually kind of crazy. 4 counts is a little weird. It's a weird timing because usually you only get like either 3 or 5, I believe. But yeah, this is a really good green card. He's restoring ki by 40. Restoring Vanishing Gauge by 70% now on activation instead of hit. You're getting damage on activation. You're getting Unique Gauge on activation. And then the only thing that's on hit still that was the same as the old one was the 70 ki, but that's okay. You're sealing enemy strike and blast cards for 4 counts, and then you're sealing them in, or locking them in for 3 sub counts. That's actually insane. Yeah, this is a really good green card. Not comboable, like I said, but it's okay. Let's see, ultimate. Deals supreme impact damage, alright, and on activation, 30% ult damage for 3 counts, that is the same, and nullifies endurance, that is the same, and cancels enemy buff effects, that is new. So that's the only new thing on here, the canceling enemy buff effects. What this would be good for... What would this be good for? I'm trying to think. Oh, I think maybe type neutral. Because type neutral is a buff effect, isn't it? Let me check. Let's just go to like Fusion Samasu. I'm looking at a separate window here. Yeah, it is. Wait, no, that's special action. I don't think. Let me. Who is type neutral? Vegito does. From his main. Wait, no, not on his main. On his gauge popping. Trying to find it real quick. Where is it? I'm not sure. Is this the same wording as Majin? Let me check Majin Vegeta because he does have the same word. Because on his ultimate, he can get rid of type neutral for like Ultimate Gohan. No, he cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects. I'm not entirely sure if this will get rid of type neutral, but we'll see. I don't know. That's pretty good. Supreme impact damage is going to be doing a lot of damage. Alright, main ability. Draw the ultimate arts card Solar Kamehameha. Restores own health by 30% and ki by 50. That should go up, right? Yeah, so 30% HP stayed the same, but ki goes up from 30 to 50. Minus 50% to sustain damage cut effects to sell for 20 counts. Was that? Okay, that is the same. And then minus 80% to health restoration for 40 counts is the same. So the only thing they changed in the main ability is the ki up by 20. For his Zenkai ability, we want to see either... What do we want to see? Feature powerful opponent what are the options here? Future, powerful opponent, android, and regen. Um, I mean, I'd be fine with any of those. It's just we just got a powerful or a future Zenkai buffer with the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta during Legends Festival. So I think any of the other three would be good. Let's chat. Powerful opponent. Okay, good. That's, I mean, no complaints there. Who would benefit from that? I don't think anyone would. Anything meta would benefit from that right now. Types purple. All tags. No, powerful opponent. Where is it? MN there. Oh, Ultra Golden Frieza. The new Android 17. Ultra Broly Garlic Jr. That's not a bad array. Ultra Golden Frieza will probably be the best recipient of this if you're still using him. Base strike attack and defense. Yeah. Was Android 17 melee? He was ranged. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, powerful opponent didn't have that many Zenkai buffers. If any. Did they have any? I don't think they had any. Purple Zenkai Awakenings. Actually no, yes they did. Yes they did. They had the Turles and I think Janemba. Was Janemba powerful? I can't remember. Let me check real quick. I feel like he was powerful opponent. Zenkai. He was powerful opponent. Okay, so they actually had a good amount, but you know, an Adam one doesn't hurt. Alright. Okay, let's check his unique abilities. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Wait. That's kind of crazy. 50% damage inflicted against tag hybrid Saiyans or Saiyans? That goes up from... So, here's the change. Saiyans used to only be 20%. Hybrid Saiyans was always 50, but now they made 50% to both. And then they gave him 20% damage inflicted against all characters except those two. I think, who else? I feel like Blue Broly, the LF Broly, had something similar to that. Let me check. Where is he? It's like a non LF and non-LF. There he is. Didn't he have something similar to that? It might not be him, but I do remember. Yeah, no, it was him. So 50% to damage inflicted against Saiyan, and then 50% to strike damage inflicted against all characters except Saiyan. So this guy's a very... Wow, 50% to hybrid Saiyan to Saiyan. That is a lot. And then 20% against everyone else. That is very strong. Applies the following effects itself when battle starts. 100% damage inflicted. That goes up from 80%. Reduced damage received by 55%. That goes up from 40. And then increased card draw speed by 1. That is the same. And then -3 to arts cost, I believe. That is the same as well. So his damage inflicted went up by 20%. And then his reduced damage up by 15. That's good. Every time he's facing an enemy, restores own ki by 30. 10% to damage inflicted for 15 counts. Nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 3 counts. So 10% to damage is the same. And the plus 15 to special move and special arts is the same. 10 counts? Yeah. So the only thing new here is the type neutral defensively. 3 counts isn't a lot, but that should be enough for 1 card. 1 or 2. If they're changing it. Plus the following effects itself when yeah, I forgot. He does have a anti-revive ability. But keep in mind, I don't think this will work on the Trunks and Gohan because they are technically considered a succession unit. Even though it is pretty much a revive, like a glorified revive. Applies the following effects as enemies when causing a character with a revives when health reaches 0 effect to revive all these characters on the battlefield. Reduces Dragon Balls by 4, that is the same. Reduce ki by 100, that is the same. And then minus 150% to ki recovery for 3 counts, that is the same. Yeah, I didn't expect him to change anything there. That is still a very powerful ability. The following effects occur every time the enemy uses a special or special move arts cost. So this is either a green or blue card. Reserves on HP by 10%, nullifies own unfavorable element factors, so he's going type neutral defensively 3 counts, reduces enemy ki by 20, that is new. I mean, all this is new. And And it seals all enemy mains for 5 counts. That's pretty good. That is a very good, that's like a disrobe, but that's also a buff to yourself. He's getting HP. He's getting type neutral defensively, reducing enemy key and main sealing. That's pretty good. Second unique Goku. Oh, I forgot. He just nullifies at normal conditions paralyze. So I think that I think he came out when around Blue Hercule, whenever people were just using him left and right to be toxic, and I think that was the reason why he released with this ability. So theoretically, you could use this. This is gonna be good against like Ultra Rose because he just got his Ultra ability or Ultra equipment or Platinum equipment. This is good against Rage Shenron, just whoever has a paralyze. The following effects occur when changing cover: 10% to own unique gauge charge rate for 20 counts. This is his new. No, this is old. Was that always there? No, that is new. For 20 counts, that could be useful. Randomly destroys one enemy card and then reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1 twice. So the only thing new there is the charge rate for the unique gauge. I mean, yeah, that's useful. Knocks enemies back when his. Yeah, he did have a blast cover change and his comboable with both his green card and his blue card. I mean, this could be theoretically, if you cover change with this guy, get the cover change off, and then switch to his green card, because his green card does increase sub counts by 3. You could just go for a card and rush him. I mean, obviously, there's units with like sub count manipulation, but I think that would guarantee a rush hit. Unless they have like a green card or a blue card that restores vanish or whatever. But other than that, that could be very useful. Charges on unique gauge according to key charge time while this character is on the battlefield. If you guys do recall, he does not have a replenishing unique gauge. He just has a one-time charge. The following effects occur once unique gauge is full. Let's see if there's anything different. Restores on HP by 40%. That goes up from 20. Restores on vanishing gauge by 100%. That is new. 50% damage inflicted is the same. Reduces damage received by 15. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh wait, 50% ult damage. That's the same. Okay. Okay, so he's actually getting 70% reduced damage received. Because it's 55% here, and then 15 once his gauges. Yeah, so he's getting 70 for the full 70%. Well, who's the previous LF Zenkai? Let me check real quick. Wait, Apple. Gogeta Blue. Did he get 70%? No, he got 50%, and then he got an extra like 10% on his green card. Yeah. Wait, was it 10%? Where is it? Right, is this impact damage? No, 20%. Okay. So this guy only got 70% when he uses his green card. LF Trunks, did he get 70%? I don't think he did. Oh, he did. But yeah, I mean, either way, 70% is good, especially with this guy's stats. He's like above 190 to both. Yeah, that is going to be really strong. Yeah. So that's going to be really powerful. What's this one? Wait, it's third unique. Interesting. Okay. Wait. Am I looking at... No, it was this one, right? Yeah, here we go. Card draw speed by 1 for 5 counts. So whenever you pop his unique gauge, he's just gonna get 2 times card draw speed for 5 counts. That's just a one-time thing though, so it's not every time you switch in. -3 to own arts cost, so that goes up from minus... That was the same, so whenever you pop his unique gauge, he had a baseline -3, right? Yeah, so it would be -6 to all arts cost. Let's see what else he got. He gets nullifies own unfavorable. So he goes type neutral with 3 counts both ways. gets cover null for 10 counts, and then applies buff effects, destroy card effects for 5 counts, and then 20% to damage inflicted by allies other than the character. Okay, so he's actually supporting too. 20%? That's a substantial amount. And here's the new unique abilities. Final moments of the Cell games. When he enters the battlefield, randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer. 40% damage inflicted one time. That is permanent. 10% to own unique gauge charge rate for 20 counts. Wait, didn't he already have that though? He did. No, that's just changing cover. Okay, so you can get like 40% unique gauge charge rate. That's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Reduces enemy key by 20. That's not even on cover change. That's just entering. And then minus 30% to special move, ultimate, and awaken arts power for 10 counts. That's pretty strong. Because remember, not on top of that, he's also healing every time they use a blue card or an ultimate or whatnot, right? No, it's a green card or a blue card. Okay. Once his unique gauge is full. Wait, what? Am I looking at the right unique abilities? Wait, I'm so confused because there's so much. Okay, this is the first unique. We don't need his. Oh, that's why. I'm looking at the wrong. That explains it. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yep, all the same. Wait, that's still the. That's very interesting. Okay, so when his unique gauge is full. Oh, this is stacking on top of enters the battlefield. Okay, so it increases card draw speed by 1 level for 5 counts, and goes type neutral for 3 counts. So remember, when his gauge popped, this is a little confusing. When his gauge pops, he gets the card draw speed and he gets the type neutral, but it's saying every subsequent time you enter the battlefield, you'll also get those effects as well. And then get cover null for 10 counts. And then destroy cards, yep. And then gradually restores health each timer count for 15 counts. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So whenever you enter the battlefield, you're getting type neutral for 10 counts, you're getting the destroy the card effect nullification for 5 counts, and you're getting type neutral. Yeah, that's pretty strong. I don't think before he had any way to get cover null, right? I don't think so. Yeah, he didn't. So he gets 10 counts once his unique gauge is full. Last one. When enemy performs a cover change, he draws at most 2. Oh boy. Okay, draws at most 2 new cards, restores own key by 20, cancels own attribute downgrades, reduces enemy key by 50, applies the following effects itself upon landing a striker blast. Ooh. Restores HP by 30%, minus 4 to special move arts cost. Yeah, this guy's good. I can already. This is one of those units you can tell on paper. So he actually. Hold on, let me turn up this. So he actually. I think that's supposed to. Let me find. Let me pull up Ultra Beast real quick. Because if you guys recall, Ultra Beast increases your arts cost every time you use an attribute downgrade. Yeah, okay. So, essentially, if you're comboing Ultra Beast and you get him low or something, and he switches out to some other unit like Majin Vegeta, the card cost is actually going to reset. So you won't have like the plus 20, plus 30 that you get from comboing this guy. So, I mean, yeah, that is very plausible because, I mean, he has 50%, even through the tight disadvantage, he still has 50% damage inflicted with these stats. Yeah, he looks really good. Especially with the amount of teams he's going to be on. I mean, you guys saw, this isn't going to be my team for him. Not really meta. I haven't summoned on Zamasu yet because Trunks and Gohan's banner has been screwing me over. Still have not pulled them. It doesn't look like I'm going to pull them starting 2025 off strong. But yeah. This team would run pretty well. There's a bunch of different ways you could set up a regen or powerful opponent team, but this is going to be my team, just to test him out. Yeah, he looks really good. He has a bunch of really good equipment options as well. Speaking of equipment, let's check real quick if we got anything new. I don't think we should be getting anything because co-op's not resetting. Space Time Rush isn't resetting. So yeah, it's no co-op equipment and no Awaken. Yeah, okay. Let's just check data mines real quick, see if I'm missing anything. A new raid's coming out. Oh right, the free-to-play Piccolo. That's right. That's right. Let's look over him real quick. Not acquired. He is a defense yellow type. This art, let me just say, this art is really good for a free-to-play unit. He's a defense type. I don't think his offenses are going to be that good because he's free-to-play. Wow, okay. 252 strike attack and then 220 blast attack. That is criminal. But although his defenses aren't bad, 190 and 187, his defenses are certainly good. Damn, that blast attack. He holds 2 strikes, regen, merging, Namekian, Defender of Earth, sure. Not too many teams. Strike restores own HP by 3%, that's pretty good. Regular blast. Hellzone Grenade is a long range. 80% to next quick attack on activation. Not expended on miss. That's new. Not expended on miss? Interesting. 30% special move, yup. And then if it's in... Oh, he has an enhancement. Interesting. 30% damage inflicted. 30% special move, so he gets 60% special move damage. And then reduces enemies' Dragon Balls by 1 on hit. That's pretty good. Green card is a stop time. Draws a strike card. Restores own key by 40. Gets covered null for 10 counts. Minus 30% to key recovery for 15 counts to enemies. And then plus 3 to sub count for 15 counts. That is not like a lock-in. That is saying if you switch out. And this is all enemies. If you switch out, then you're going to have an increased up count. Yeah. Main ability. Draws a blue card. Restores on HP by 30% and keep by 50. Nullifies enemies' destroyed card effects for 10 counts. 20% damage received to enemies for 15 counts. And if it's enhanced, 20% damage for 20 counts and 20% to crit damage. 15 counts must last. That's interesting. So... I'm assuming he's going to have some, like, crit rate up somewhere in his kit. 100% damage inflicted, 20% strike damage. Oh, wait, let's check his PC ability. Regen event, yeah, okay. 100% damage inflicted, 20% strike damage, reduces damage received by 70%, 50% key recovery. Also applies the following effects itself if there's a regen event exclusive for Cell Saga battle member other than this character in the party, additional 20%, and then he has the attribute upgrade shorten sub counts by 8 or by 2, so he's gonna have 8 sub counts by default if you fulfill the requirements. When you enter the battlefield, restores ki by 30, 70% damage. He's getting a lot of damage. Okay. 50% to next strike arts damage, reduce enemy ki by 30, minus 50% to strike and blast arts card power to enemies for 5 counts, 20% reduction to special move, ultimate and awaken power for 5 counts. Every time this character uses a strike card, he restored ki by 5, 20% damage inflicted for 10 counts, so he's stacking a lot of damage. When this character switches to standby, draws a card, restores ki by 5%, and then restores allied. Oh, okay. So if you're regen event exclusive for Cell Saga, you're restoring own HP by 5%. Sorry, 10%. And then you're getting 20% damage inflicted by allied regen event exclusive Cell Saga. Okay. I mean, obviously he's a very strike-oriented unit based on his stats alone. I mean, yeah, he's supporting, he's debuffing. Not bad. Occurs every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character's on the battlefield. Restores health by 3%. That's the Ginyu or Kum Gildo effect. This impact, explode, and slice damage received by 10%. Just once, though. And it resets on character switch. Reduces enemy ki by 5. Falling effects also occur if own remaining health is 50%. Okay, so this is the enhancement, probably. Restores one of your own cards and draws a blue card. Restores ki or HP by 30%. 40% damage inflicted. Enhances own special move. Enhances own main. Yep. Nullifies own attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions for 50 timer counts. Destroys all of your enemies' blast cards. Reduces enemy key by 40. I mean, that's all right. 40 is a little low considering you can just switch and continue the combo. So I'm not entirely sure if that disrub, that 50% is going to do anything. Because you're not destroying oh, you are. All blast cards at least. I don't know. That's just whatever. 20% damage inflicted for 15 counts after enemy attack is over. When an enemy activates a special move, ultimate or awaken cards or rising rush while it's not defeated. Restores a health by 15% twice, 20% health restoration once, shortens own sub count by 5, and then increase Dragon Balls by 1. He just looks standard. He doesn't get any crit rate, so why is he getting crit damage up here? It doesn't make any sense. He's not getting any crit chance on this, he's not getting any crit on that. Yeah, I mean, he's just a whatever. No card. Is he not receiving card draw speed anywhere? He's not. Yeah, I know. This guy, not good. He's not even getting card draw speed on his... Yeah, no, he's not good at all. Yep, kind of a dud. I don't even need to count his damage inflicted, but I do need to count it for the self. I forgot to. Let's check what his total damage inflicted is. We'll include this, so 50%, 150, stacking once. We'll just say 150 still. Where else? 150, and there's another 50%, so that's what, 200%. 200. Alright, 240. So yeah, 240% damage inflicted is what it looks like it's gonna be. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah. Final impressions, the LXL looks very good. He should be able to shake up the meta a little bit. Considering we have a lot of powerful greens, right? I mean, we can just check. We'll go by order received. This guy is really good. The Vegito Blue's really good. Goku's really good. Omega Shenron's alright. That's pretty much, that's the main green units that you're seeing in PvP. Yeah, he should be able to do some really good damage. That's anything else in the assets? Let's see. Obviously the Zenkai Rush Battle for the Cells coming out. The event for the Piccolo is coming out. And there is the banner that's coming out with the fusing Vegeta and the Gotenks. It's bait. Do not go for it. Let me just show you real quick. Browser. This is not worth the hype at all. I did see that the first step is discounted, so you might just go for that. But other than that, no. Pike on Gogeta, no. Fusing Vegeta's aging out. His rush ability is still very good. Gotenks is probably the only really good unit on this banner, but other than that, no. Absolutely not. New card sleeves for Cell, new card sleeves for Daima. Master Roshi, yeah. One-time discount. So yeah, that's all I would go for. New PvP message. That's featured units. So on that banner. I mean, yeah. If this ain't a skip, I don't know what is. Gotenks and fusing Vegito and maybe Kai. I use Shin because he's very annoying. But other than that, 3 units out of these, no. Not worth it at all. Golden Freeze is returning. Ultra Gohan's returning. And that is it. Yep, that's it. So that's going to be it for this breakdown. Let me know how you guys feel about the cell, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.